It's been a long, hard 3 years for the United States and the international community. August marks the third anniversary since the Great Recession hit Wall Street, Main Street, and the global economy. Now, after sinking trillions into debt, hundreds of billions on banks and stimulus packages, we ask, what does the future hold for the U.S. and world economy? Joining me from Kingston, New York, for a trip down memory lane and forecast for the future is Gerald Celente. He's the director for Trends Research Institute. Jill, great to have you as always. Now, let's go back to August 2007. Did you maybe wake up one morning with the premonitions that the crisis would explode and that it would become today?
Actually, in November of 2007, we took out the domain name.
2007 had a domain name for it. Why didn't the White House, the Federal Reserve, and all the other institutions and agencies here in Washington predict this was going to happen back then?
Because they're not very astute at forecasting trends. I ask you this question. With all
the whole Bear Stearns JP Morgan crisis when it went down, the buyout, the first bank buyout, if you will. And, you know, there was a huge media frenzy surrounding that. It became huge. But as time went on and, you know, the situation progressed, and a lot of banks failed for the most part, as we bailed them out, we became very sensitized to bank bailouts. So does that mean the mood on Main Street has shifted from apathy, is now, you know, apathy over visual outrage?
Well, there is outrage, and let's not forget what's happened in a very
trade, as you mentioned. You know, do they have any inclination that it could have something to do with corporate capitalism coming to a crash or hitting a wall? Is that in the minds of your average American that maybe capitalism could be part of this situation?
Not at all. Again, the capitalist system is you rise and fall on your own merit.
Some reports are telling us that corporate executives are still getting billions of dollars in bonuses. What does that mean exactly?
Well, it means is that all of this money that went to prop up the $13 trillion that...
He's the director of Trends Research Institute, joining us from Kingston, New York.